Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Asher Wojciechowski, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Here it comes, the 3-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's already got 7 RBIs in this series alone. Now, credit to his teammates. They're getting on base in front of him, but it seems like every time they're out there, he's the one bringing them home.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Outside.
2 out, nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Yanks. Jay Happ is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now here's the pitch. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, Luke Voigt. And with 3 hits and 7 RBIs in the series, he's been one to watch. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Voit on at first. Nobody out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. All even now. 2-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and a full count. 3-2. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Has a look. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Batting it.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Urshela is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Three and one.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down out there. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. he's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up, throw. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Gardner, a 36-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Hit in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And there's 1 down now.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez. The 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
You froze him on the fastball there. Renato Nunez becomes out number 2 this inning. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All set for the start of the inning. Striding in once again, Torres hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Mike Tauchman would be next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Frazier has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting it, the second baseman.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Alberto is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Popped up, and no one will track it down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tauchman is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Voit over to his left, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Digging in now, Mike Tauchman looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here it comes. On the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Hayes. He can't get to it. This one's down.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
In now, Brett Gardner. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit sharply on the ground. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 5-0 New York. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Tauchman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Chris Davis now. Liner in there for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Slow little roller to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. Hector Velasquez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Hector Velasquez.
New inning set to get underway. Next for New York, Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Now here's the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Velasquez, the native of Mexico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2 count.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two and two. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Luke Voigt waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-0. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. And here's Renato Nunez. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, Calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2. Valaika is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Standing in now, Pedro Severino. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's a pop-up now. And there's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Gio.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
The batter, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. So striding in, Hanser Alberto. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
1-2.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Frazier is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0.
Hut.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hayes on the run for it. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Keegan Aiken comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Santander. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Torres scoops it up, and that's the first down.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris.
So digging in now, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Tauchman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So here's Trey Mancini, and then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still 8-0. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Miguel Andujar.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Gio Urshela will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Clint Frazier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees as the lead holds at 8-0. Striding into the box, Renato Nunez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. This is foul right side. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Pat Valaika. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Pedro Severino. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
and they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Pops this one up. Torres is there, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. All set to start the 9th in this one. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, DJ LeMahieu. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1-2.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Brett Gardner, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 delivery. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box now, Torres. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Comes set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Here in Baltimore, you see a lot of guys get robbed because the outfield wall is only 7 feet high. But he had just enough to get it out of here, much to the outfielder's dismay.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more. No outs, nobody on. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1's the count.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. In now, Chris Davis. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. In there, a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Jonathan Loizaga takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jonathan Loizaga.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit sharply toward the right side. Frazier is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
Stepping in, Renato Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
No strike.
3 runs already home here. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Stepping up now, Pat Valaika. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
First and second now, one man out. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Row, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
Stepping in, Pedro Severino. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
0-1.
4 runs here in this half inning. And it's quickly 0-2. And he fouls this one off. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. So stepping in, Hanser Alberto. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Digging in, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Hayes. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Baltimore down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Happ gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Asher Wojciechowski was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.